the next morning they see the same thing happening to them. It's because you have altar. Even powers of darkness know that they can't do without altars. That's why they say, me, or wait for me. Why they say wait for me? They want to go and raise altars. They want to go and bring us something to send to you, because they know that is their power. And if you don't have an altar, nothing will speak for you. That's why you hear that this one prospered and suddenly collapses. You know that this one is prospering, this one is going, and suddenly everywhere blocked. That's why you see goodness, you can't capture goodness. That's why you see open door, you can't enter. That's why you see. And even if you force yourself inside, the powers there will cage you for life. People will see he's in the midst of plenty and he's not testifying. That's why, like somebody in the water and soap is entering your eyes. You are in water, you cannot wash it. You are working in a soap company and your body is dirty. It's because you have not discovered the secret of raising altars. I pray for us this morning, in that name that is above all names, everything that has limited us this morning, by the power of altars, they shall be destroyed. Nobody, no businessman remains on top without altars, because your fellow businessmen are doing one thing or the other to bring you down. They are doing one thing on the other to move forward. You have shops here, shop. This. Some of them are sleeping in water. Some of them are sleeping in occultic religious homes. They are making sacrifices, calling your names. Some of them are in occult, and you have an altar that is greater than all of them. And when you come to the altar, you don't understand what the altar is all about. You think it's only to come, clap, and go. No, you have to raise altars. You have to be sophisticatedly connected. It's not enough to be connected. You need to be sophisticatedly connected, so that the altar where you belong will silence the toy altars where they belong. I pray for you this morning that the altar where you belong will silence their altars in Jesus' name. I tell people around me, when I hear that somebody is going somewhere to do something negative about me or about someone, I laugh. I say, I don't need to pray about this one. I will place my leg on the table. I say, they are toys. There are people who don't release their, don't waste time to pray. They are too junior. Which altar are you going to? Which altar? Is it the altar that comes from the back and beg us to help them and beg us to please don't kill us? Is it the ones that are going to pray to fight us? I pray for you, if you are connected to this altar shall silence them. I said, this altar shall silence them. This altar shall silence them. A man came here sometime after caging the children, and one of the children will go to travel outside the country, and they'll bundle her home. She will travel, she will come back without anything. She has traveled to more than 8 countries with nothing. She will travel everywhere with nothing. And when she came, we said enough was enough. And I said, the person holding you is the father. What is killing you is in your home. You have to go to your home and do something. And she went to the father and told the father that this is what she heard. The father said, who said that? He said, my pastor. So what is the pastor? And she gave the address and was shaking at home. She sat at home. The man went inside and was backing. Why must you say what is something like this? Why must you talk? And he went inside. After 15 minutes or 12 minutes, the man came out with a big bag. I said, I'm coming. And he left. The daughter did not know that the man was coming to church to look for me. That was that place. She did not know. And I saw somebody came to the church and they called me. And the man was looking for me with a very big bag. And I came down to see the man. When I came inside to see the man, he said, please, I am so and so person. My daughter came and told me that you told her everything, and it is true. Please, I have come. I'm tired. If your God could see this thing, your God can save me. And the man poured the thing on the altar. Before the altar, come and see the children, all of them. He carved them, wrote their names on each of the molding something, or the carved wall. Everyone. And as he wrote the name, he wrote what he wanted. This one, you will not make it, you'll be under me. This one, you will not succeed. This one, I will control you. This one, all of them. And we began to destroy the powers. As I talk to you right now, after that thing, the daughter traveled, and up till now, that daughter is still aside. And she's married, she has children. Listen to me, in a name that is above all names, everything they wrote against her, they were all cancelled. Today, everything they wrote against will be cancelled in Jesus' name. You cannot remain on top without altars. You cannot remain on top without altars. Every adult go up. Tell them to come down. I don't want anybody to be upstairs. Everybody to come down, including children. Everybody down, including children. Nobody should go up. Everybody. And when the down is filled up, then we'll go up. Everybody. Listen to me. You cannot remain on top without altars. You cannot remain on top without altars. Tell your neighbor, you need altars to remain on top. Because every day, every night, powers are fighting. Every day, having sleepless night, fighting hard to bring it down. They are not happy and making progress. But do you know what? The more they envy you, the higher you will go. The more they envy you, the higher you will go. If you stand up and shout a very loud amen. Shout the loudest 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 amen. It does not matter. I said you cannot remain on top without altars. If you know what these powers do, every day they're raising altars. And when you have opportunity of raising altar, you say, oh, you are murmuring. You can go ahead and murmur while they go ahead and cage you. It's the principle. In the kingdom of God, there is division of labor. There is something you do and there is something he does. If you don't do yours, he will not do his. If you don't do yours, if you make a mistake as a Christian, your duty is to confess. And if you don't confess, he will not forgive you. Am I complicating? If you go and carry something that's negative and you need to bring for deliverance, you don't do it. You are blocking the way. He will not come in. When he got to the grave of Lazarus, he had the power more than everybody at the grave. But he never removed the stone because it was against the principles of the kingdom. He needed them to remove the stone. And he said, remove ye the stone or else it was not completed. That's what I mean. I will go. Even though I was crying, my tears couldn't have brought out, or his tears couldn't have brought out Lazarus. He said, my tears can't bring out Lazarus. So you need to remove the stone. And they removed the stone. What did he say? He didn't say, Lazarus, comfort. He appreciated God. He thanked him first. Because why? Because if they did not remove the stone, he wouldn't have performed the miracle. So there is something you need to do. Your duty is to raise altars. And his duty is to come. All the places we have read now, you see what horns can do. Horns can do. But somebody saying, how do they do it? They do it when they see you make progress. They open shop by your side. You're in trouble. They start a business by your side. All they do is they will go and make sacrifices. Every sacrifice they are making, all the juju places are going, they are going to eat their family very soon. I'm telling you. There is no way you will go that does not have collateral. All the places they are going, it won't be long. They start eating the home. And when they begin to eat the home, they will not know. They will not tell them that that's the consequence. That's the collateral. That's the result of where you went to. They will give them temporary results. And they begin to run head, etc. From pillar to pole, everywhere. They'll be running everywhere. They will go here, they will go there. They will come from this side. They are looking for solution everywhere. It will not come because you have broken the cage and the serpent is to bite the person. This morning, I'm taking you somewhere and after that we'll pray. Numbers 23. Let me show you something. Numbers 23. We're going to read from verse 1. Numbers 23. Similar case to what I'm telling you this morning. And Balaam said unto Balak, build me here 7 altars. Why? Because he wanted to cause a child of God. He wanted to cause it. And he knew that even the person coming to do it knew that there was no how he will cause the person without altar. He has to raise altar. So if that child of God does not have an altar that speaks for him, he's in trouble. It doesn't matter whether you must know how to raise altar. No altar is powerful without sacrifice. No altar speaks for you without sacrifice. You must be someone that makes sacrifice on that altar. Anywhere you are, the altar will speak for you. Look, it said, and Balaam said unto Balak, build me here 7 altars. 7 altars. Because he was going to curse people. And prepare me here 7 oxen and 7 rams. Beloved, listen. Build 7 altars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you build the altars, prepare 7 oxen and 7 rams. Each of the altar makes sacrifice. It is not a general sacrifice for the 7, but each one will have its own sacrifice. That will tell you the extent these people go. They do everything to get results. But after a short while, it will start eating their home. But you will do your own. It will start lifting your home. This is the difference. Look at it here. Balaam said unto Balak, build me here 7 altars. And prepare me here 7 oxen and 7 rams. And Balak did as Balaam had spoken. And Balak and Balaam offer on every altar a bullock and a ram. I want to get this in. They offered on every altar, each of the 7 altars. Each one, they offered a bullock and a ram. They come to this one, a bullock and a ram. They did not offer a bullock and a ram and say it covers all. They offered, which means when a sacrifice is called for something, you don't know what God is going to do. It has its own result. When another one comes, it has its own result. When another one comes, it has. Look at it now. They offered on every altar a bullock and a ram. Verse 3. And Balak said unto Balaam, stand by the burnt offering, the sacrifice I've made, and I will go. Peradventure the Lord will come to meet me, and whatever he showed me, I will tell thee. And he went to a high place. And because he has made this altar, the Lord must come. He must come. That's why he said, until the ancient of days came, where we read in Daniel chapter 7. He said, the horns made war, in verse 21, and prevailed. Daniel chapter 7, verse 21. They prevailed against the saints. And in verse 22 of Daniel 7, he said, until the ancient of days came. I will tell you what brings the ancient of days is raising of altar. Raising of altar can bring your ancient of days. The Bible said the same night that Solomon sacrificed 1,000 rams, that same night the Lord appeared and said, ask me for anything. Why? Because he raised altar. I'm giving you a secret to overcome. I'm giving you a secret to be in charge. Now, verse 3. And Balak said unto Balak, stand by thy burnt offering, and I will go. Peradventure the Lord will come to meet me. And whatsoever he showed me, I will tell thee. And he went to an high place. Verse 4. And God met Balaam. Did he come now or not? He came. And God met Balaam. And he said unto him, I have prepared 7 altars, and I have offered upon every altar a bullock and a ram. He's telling God, I have done something. A sacrifice. I've raised altars, and you blessed me. Verse 5. And the Lord put a word in Balaam's mouth, and said, return unto Balak, and thus thou shalt speak. Verse 6. And he returned unto him, and lo, he stood by his burnt offering, and by his burnt sacrifice, he and all the priests of Moab. 7. And he took up his parable and said, Balak the king of Moab had brought me from Aram, out of the mountains of the east, saying, come, curse me Jacob, and come defy Israel. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand something. The reason why he brought him was to come and curse Jacob and Israel. I want to understand this very well. The reason why he brought him was primarily to come and curse a child of God and the children of God. Whether you like it or not, if you don't have an altar, you don't service your altar. That's why certain things can get to you. But when you have an altar, they say somebody did something, you cross your leg and be sleeping. You will sleep like a baby because you know that the person will never return the same. The person will go crazy. If you brother shout your amen loud. Nobody takes your name anywhere and goes to them. Nobody. Unless you don't have an altar. Unless you don't have an altar. Nobody takes your name anywhere. And look at this here. He raised altar and said, God will meet me. And the Lord met him. He raised altar. That's what attracted him. Solomon raised, he met him. He raised altar and he came. Look at it. He said, he has hired me. He has hired me to come and curse Jacob and defy Israel. When they defy you, people will begin to say, oh my God, and believe it. But when God is by your side, you have your altar. When people rise up to speak against you, it will bring promotion. Nobody goes up without people speaking against you. Nobody makes it to the top. People must rise to speak against you, and the more they come, the higher you go. God told me, my son, one of the greatest secrets you have, and I've given to you, is to enjoy criticism. When people criticize me, they advertise me. I pray for you in that name that is above all name. Don't kill yourself because of criticism. When people criticize you, they will advertise you. Look at verse 7 again. Look at verse 7. And he took up a parable and said, Balak the king of Moab, a king, had brought me from Aram out of the mountains of the east, saying, come, curse me Jacob, and come defy Israel. Verse 8. How shall I curse whom God has not cursed? And how shall I defy whom the Lord has not defied? Do you know what it means? can I use this toy altar to fight somebody with a higher altar? Or fight against somebody with a higher altar? It's not possible. What maybe you are digging your own grave. You are using toy powers. You are fighting somebody with a higher power. You are digging your own grave. Incense and candle cannot do this one. If you want, burn incense till tomorrow. Burn candle till tomorrow. You are wasting your time. Am I communicating? You are wasting your time. If you want, go and sleep in a shrine. You are wasting your time. The power that will come, are they not demons? They are demons, spirits. Spirits respect spirits. When they come and see you with the higher one, they bow and go back to finish the person that sent them. When they took the ark of God to the house of Dagon, what happened? The next morning before they came, Dagon has fallen. They helped Dagon. I will not serve the God that man helps. They helped Dagon, brought Dagon up, and they said they pushed Dagon down. Before they went out and came back again, Dagon had been broken into pieces. Because Dagon was saying, I will deal with you today, you're my territory. And the ark of God was saying, everywhere is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. I prophesy over your life. Anywhere they take your name to, the same thing they speak against you will backfire upon them. It will backfire upon them. Sometime I was somewhere and somebody said, the person was, I was crossing my leg all those days in Calabar. The person was doing some things. I was just, hey, everywhere, running. My God, oh, the person will hit the head on the floor, hit the head with one long garment, white. I was hitting everywhere. I was watching like drama. I said, this is Nollywood, though. The person was watching, hitting. After the whole thing, he kind of says, everywhere, hey, fight who? Somebody that has altar greater than your own. Fight now. The next day, they say she was sick. And they rushed her to hospital, that she was not breathing well again. And somebody from the company said, Pastor, please pray for her. Because there was something she was saying. Pastor, please pray for her. I said, let her tell you people what she did now. She will tell you. I don't know what is happening to her. But what I know is I have an altar. I don't know. Did she say I did anything? I didn't do anything. I don't know. And finally, a confession was made. And that confession is that I will not be here again. I will join this group. I will not serve this one again. I will join these people. And that was how she was saved. She came over to the side, and he that has all power restored her life. And she left them. There is nothing there. When they tell you, they give you toy, you are jumping up. When they want to collect your prosperity, a beggar on the road will be better than you. When they want to collect the prosperity, a beggar on the road, you'll be wondering, I used to be what? But if you are a child of God and you experience a sudden collapse, don't worry, he will lift you again. Because if the righteous falls 7 times, he rises 7 times. If he falls, he rises. If one door closes for him, he opens 7 doors. That is for he that has an altar. When you think he's going down, God is preparing something higher. But your own, it's sinking. If you go there, they will sink the person. I pray for you. Anyway, I've made mistake before now, and I'm associated with them, you are delivered now. I say you are delivered now. Look at verse. Say, how shall I curse whom God has not cursed? Or how shall I defy whom the Lord has not defied? Verse 9. For from the top of the rocks I see him, and from the hills I behold him. Lo, the people shall dwell alone. I shall not be reckoned among the nations. Verse 19. God is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. Had he said, I shall not do it? Or had he spoken, I shall not make it good? Verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob. That's the summary of the whole thing. There is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to the time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what has God wrought? What I was sleeping in Calabar, but I was sleeping in my room. A woman they saw as the president of 3 different courts in the land. She was not staying with the husband, but she was bringing in different men. But each man, listen to me, everybody. Each man she brought to the house. Oh, this is very important for everybody. Every tenant will be watching through the window, peeping through the window. She will park her car. The landlord was afraid of her. Everybody, they were just peeping through the window. She was changing men every weekend. Listen to this, very important. And each one she brought to the house. The man will be smiling with her, They will go in, watch this drama. Everybody, they were smiling. 2 of them, they will just enter. The next morning, the man will be outside washing her pants. Watch this, number 2. Number 3, by the next weekend, like Thursday, Friday, the man will be unconscious. They were dragging the man and dragging the man into the car. They would drag the man into the car. She would drive off. And when she drives, she would go and drop the man. I don't know where she would drop the man. When she drops the man there, the next 2 days or the next day, she will come in with another man smiling. People will watch and say, hey, Jesus, how can we tell this story? I said, don't talk, oh, she will kill you. Don't talk. It's only success that can talk, oh, don't talk, oh. She would drag, they will smile. The next morning, she's washing the same thing. Or he's washing the same thing. 3 days later or 4 days, they'll be dragging that one. Dragging that one inside the car. It was drama. Unconscious. Unconscious. Which means she was not bringing them in that she loved them. She was not bringing them in that there was a relationship. She was deceiving them, promising or hypnotize them, brought them in, used them and do what she would do, and they'll be unconscious. She would take them out. That was how she was changing them every week or 2 weeks. Every week. It was drama. It was drama. One day, she came aside and said, from today, in a compound where everybody paid for, and I was one of the tenants, but I was not staying there always. She came out and announced to other students, she was a married woman, but was not staying with the husband. She came out and said, from today, including the landlord, nobody should cross here. If you want to spread a cloth, let it be here. All the students, this small place with the landlord. The whole of this place to the road is for me. Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Yes, ma. One girl from Ohafia said, I will show you. I'm from Ohafia. When you don't have water, don't talk. Don't make noise. I will show you. I will do it. I will show you from Ohafia. She went inside, washed her clothes, took her gown, her uniform, her everything. She went to the robe. The woman came out and was laughing. She smiled and went inside. Those are strong, don't make noise. She smiled and went inside. The girl came in the afternoon around 12:01. She was spreading her clothes. The next thing she said, hey, I want them everywhere. I'm dead. Blood. Something was in razor in the afternoon. All the people ran outside. Her body everywhere. They were cutting her blood. Gosh, people ran away. People ran, and I was in school. I wasn't around. People were crying inside the room. She ran outside. They looked for me and came to school. And it was that one that touched me. When the landlord was shaking, the landlord said, hey, I'm not in charge of my house. I am not a tenant in my own house. And I told the landlord, you can't be a tenant in your house. I am paying here. And she was not paying, I was paying. How can me that has higher altar be paying? You that has toy altar will not be paying. In the same compound, there are some people, all these toy witches will making noise in their compound. When I see some compound where somebody from this commission is, and some toy witches are making noise, no, it will silence them. If you don't know what to do, come and meet me. I will tell you how to silence them. I will tell you from today, I give you 8 days. If you don't know what to do, tell me. When you meet me, I will tell you what to do. You will silence them forever. And I say it cannot happen in the compound where I am. It cannot happen. And I came and decreed. I said, from today, I invite the power. The woman will come out and look at boys like this. They will remove all their clothes and be naked. Girls will remove. Landlord will remove. Landlord mother will remove. Everybody, they will come outside together and be laughing. They will write, they hit this one. Landlord mother will be hitting landlord. Landlord will be hitting students. Students will be hitting the mother naked. When she finishes, she will laugh and go inside. They will say, what happened to us? What happened to us? And I say, enough was enough. There was a particular cat she used to send. If the cat visits your home, you're in trouble. Each home he visited was in trouble. The cat will come and look at the door like this, look at the door, and turn. Blood will dry up in somebody's body. One of the people in that particular room, somebody will drop without blood again. They will rush the person to hospital. They say, no blood. 8%, 9%, 60%. He's basically dying now. And they start doing blood transfusion. And I told them, enough was enough. And when I came to that place, I told landlord, are you agreeing with me? He said, but don't tell her. I said, landlord. He said, man of God, those flowers at your window, she planted them. She planted, not me. She planted them. And they're the one telling her all the secrets are saying. I said, no flower will speak again. No flower. Landlord, you are going to be delivered now. Do you want? He said, I believe. He said, do you believe? He said, yes. I said, okay. I said, watch what will happen. I give you 24 hours. Landlord said, if this one happen, I'll follow you. I'll follow you and I'll come from your state. He said, no, you have your state. I have my own. And right there, I decreed that night without making noise in my room. I decreed that night. When it was 2 a.m., she came outside and started shouting, they have killed me. All my room are filled with stones. Look at them throwing stones in my room. Stones. Go and warn him. Oh, all the landlord came out. Tenants from 2 a.m. They say, who is the person? He says, somebody. Who is the person now? From there. From where? Stones. They say, okay, mommy, can we go inside and see the stones? You cannot enter. You cannot enter. My room filled with stones. And from that day, I dethroned her. Landlord ran to me. I said, Pastor, go ahead with that you're doing. I said, what am I doing? He said, go ahead. No, but all the landlords are happy that this one can fear somebody. I said, hey, it's okay. Mommy, can you show us the person? He said, I cannot go to him. Oh. I cannot stand before him. I cannot talk to him. He said, now, how do we want him? Tell us his name. I cannot tell you his name. Oh. He's around. Though. He's in his room dealing with me. Oh. Begging for me. Oh. Begging for me. And landlord came and said, enough was enough. And she was saying it openly. And finally, she began to point at my door. She said, that door, what's his name? I don't know. I don't want to call his name. Oh. He has finished me. All my powers are destroyed. Landlords began to jump. They were jumping. Landlord's mother was dancing. Everybody dancing. Because of a tenant. And from that day, I dethroned her. From that day, her power disappeared. From that day, she never ran again. People stopped betting outside naked. That cat stopped coming to the compound. The day I was leaving to go and stay inside school, they were crying. I told them that I've been visiting you because my position, I needed to be inside school. They were crying. I said, okay, I'll be paying for the room so that my name will still be there. Listen to me. I prophesy. Any witch in your compound that have been boasting, let them go anywhere. For today, I dethrone them. Have you discovered that witches are not comfortable in royal choice? When they come, they run. They are not comfortable here. There is no witch can be comfortable here. If they don't say they did this to them, they say they did it, they'll run. They must run. This place is too hot. The Orumba boy that confessed, I said, when he came to attack, angels were here singing. And I told him, the day you go back, you will run. Because this place will be too hot. Anybody from anywhere. The one that was going to market, praying for people. Going for one market to pray for people, killing the children or nothing. When he came here, he was there. Say, I will confess. This place is different. I will confess. The fire is too much. He came and confessed. How many of you were here? Yes. Too many of them. There are some, I will not mention their names. Women and men. Even some women. Even some of them. They came here and ran. They cannot stay. Because your prosperity is sure. Your prosperity is settled. If they call your name, they pay with their blood. If they call your name, they pay with their blood. We are not negotiating with them. If they want to bring it down, they will go by fire. They will go by fire. Because no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against it. They will go by fire. Stand up. Close your eyes. If you have a testimony of what God has done for you since we began this program, raise your hand. You have a testimony. Raise your hand. God bless you. Raise your hand very well. Raise your hand. Since you started this thing, God has done something. Can I see your hand? Raise your hand. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Yes. Raise it very well. Raise it very well. God bless you. 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 You have a testimony of what God has done for you. You have a testimony of what God has done for you. Bless you. I am happy. I am happy. I am happy. I am happy. By the first Thursday, I will give you time for testimony. By first Saturday, that's next week Saturday, first Saturday in April, I'll give us time for testimony. By that time, there are about 28 people God will give testimony. Between now and that Saturday, there are about 28 people God will give major testimony. What God is going to do will shock people. Now, God asked me to do something. This is about 3 minutes or about it. God asked me to do something. I'm going to pray for everybody, but not just all. I'm going to pray for everybody, but this what I'm doing now is not for everybody. We are going to raise the altar normally, but before that, God asked me to do something. But if you know they are not going to be 100% sure, you're not going to be. You're going to fulfill this thing 100%. Don't come out. 100%. I'm going to call out people now who will say, Father, within 14 days from today, that is to the 15th, let me call it to the 14th, 15th of April. This is what I'm looking for, what I want. If you do this for me, I don't want people that will say, Father, I will come here and say thank you. I'm going to come and say thank you. But I'm going to come here and I'll buy the church card. It's not what I'm talking about. You are in a business. It's not for everybody. This other question for everybody. But a business you know that can give you millions, or a business you know, or a job you know that can open doors in hundreds of thousands, or give you millions, or can give you tens of thousands. You know this, but what is happening to you, don't know. You know that you have a body, you want to do something. This thing is too much, and this is what I want. Don't come out if you will not be 100%. Say, Father, and what I'm going to do, don't tell anybody. It's between you and God. Don't tell me. You're going to say, Father, if I get, that's the sense of this program. If you do this within these 14 days, the last being 21 days, from today to the 14th or the 21st of this month, Father, before I do anything, I will bring this to you. And you know what? Ask him for something too big. And you're going to promise him for something you have never promised him before. You're going to promise him something, even if you have promised that before, but it's something big. What he's going to give to you will be more than a multiple of what I'm going to give to him. But you're going to say, Father, I need this. You want to travel? It's a big thing. You will give for visa? It's a big thing. You want to build? It's a big thing. You want a job? It's a big thing. You want promotion? It's a big. I'm talking about something serious. If you are that category, don't come out here. It's a covenant, because if you come out, it has two sides. So that's what I'm making. I'm going to pray for everybody. But this one has two sides. So don't come out. But once you come out and ask for that, and God does it with joy, you will come and fulfill whatever you have told him. If you are believing him and you know he can do that thing, people have been mocking you, laughing at you because of that thing. If you want to prove that God is God, now come outside and stand before this altar. Come out. Not everybody, please. It has two sides, negative and positive, blessing and curses. That's why I don't want everybody. I'm going to pray for everybody for open door. This particular prayer is different. But if you know, and if you come out, you're going to ask for something so big. You're going to say, God, I will give you the, but look at what I want. And when that happens, your family will dance. You yourself will be happy. That thing is troubling you. It could be a problem that's about to take your head. If nothing is done, it may take your head, it may take your job, it may take your happiness. You're telling God, if you do this, within this thing to the 14 days or 21 days, I'm coming here to say, Pastor, what I asked God on that last day of March, He did it. That's why I have come with this. And as you're coming, you will come and I will see it. You will bring it, I'll pray for you. You don't come and drop it in church. You must bring it while I am here. So I will pray for you and say, Father, thank you for doing it. I may not ask for what it is. I may not ask for what it is, except you're led to say it. But if you are here and there is something you want God to do, please close that door. No movement again. Close the door. That's the sense of that thing. That's the sense. No movement. No movement. Nobody goes out again. Baby, adult. Nobody. Nobody. Anybody that's outside, please, you remain outside. It's a very serious thing. Tell God what it is now. Beloved, this is my God going to do it. Even if you don't have faith, your faith cannot stop this because you have come out to make the vow. Your faith cannot stop it. Even if you don't have faith, my faith will carry you. Now, just ask. But do you know what? Write it out. Is it fruit of the womb? Is it marriage? What is it? Write it out. Are you going for a competition and you're telling God this? Write it out. And you must fulfill it first before anything. I tell you something. It's going to be serious. This is our own Easter special. Tomorrow is going to be a service no one will want to miss. Ask Him for that thing. After that, ask Him for what you want. Now, what is that thing you want to tell you give Him? That thing must be big. It must be so big. He's a big God. If you really want a big blessing, ask for that big thing. Ask for that. Tell Him what you're going to do. That is big. And you will see God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. What a wonderful Jesus. Have you told Him? Have you told Him? Have you told Him? Tell Him. Tell Him. Tell Him. Oh my God. Amen. Quietness everywhere. Beloved, you are free in this section to go back. If you don't understand, this section has positive and negative. There's no prayer that is fast that does not have blessings and curses. You have come out here, don't say, I forgot. You have come out to say, God, this is what I've asked you. If you do it within the first 14 days or 21 days to the 21st of April, Father, before anything, I must fulfill this. And when you must come to me, and I'll pray for you. And when you come, you will tell me, I ask God for something. If it's something you can share with me, you share. If it's something you're not led to share, no problem. But you must fulfill what you have asked him. Is your business down? Watch it come up. Are you frustrated? Is there any mistake you made that's about taking your life or taking your career or joy? See how God will turn it to be testimony. Is there anything you're believing in marriage, fruit of the womb, open door, promotion? Are there people you are believing God to use to favor you? Just watch out. Watch out what happens. Watch out. I tell you something. Remember, I'll be praying for people this Sunday. Remember, I'll be praying for people this Sunday. I'll be praying for people. And anywhere you are, this is Sunday, I want to pray for people for the one-time sacrifice. Don't miss tomorrow. I want to release oil on the head of those, the both seats. I want to release oil on the heads. Hear me very well. This covenant and this thing that happened now will announce you and your generation. I decree, let it come now. Let it come now. Your head will no longer be cursed. No witch will block you. Anything you have asked, receive. 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 And whatever you have told God you do, it will not even touch you. I said from today, people's soul will start happening. From today. From today. From today. People, yeah, you will start receiving from today. From today, 31st day in the month of March. You will start receiving, and people will start fulfilling theirs. But when you come, I must pray for you. Stretch forth the hand and take 3 angels each. Father, I go on my knees. I demand for 3 angels to move to one person. This angel will be angel of speed, angel of fulfillment, on an angel of testimony. Thank you because it is settled. Thank you because it is settled. Thank you because it's settled. Thank you. The angels have been released. Each person have 3 angels. So it is no longer a joking matter. It is now a serious matter. Your case is now settled. Now go back. Settle. Clap for Jesus as you go back. Okay, can I use this opportunity to pray for everybody? Just kneel before the altar. Let me pray for everybody. Even those inside now come. Those inside, everybody. Say, my Father, I have come here today. I will never go the same. I promise to you, within 14 to 21 days, I am coming here. My own will happen fast. 14 days isn't too far. 21 days is far. You will do it for me fast. And within the 21 days, I will fulfill my own and do another one before the 21 days expire. Thank you, Lord. I'm going home testifying. Everybody say a loud amen. Go back to your seats, everybody. Go back to your seat. Bring out your offering. Bring out offering. Your seed. Beloved, I want to, this is an anointed handkerchief. Bring out your seed. And they said they raised 7 altars. They raised 7 altars and made sacrifice on each of the altar. Made